Can you hear me now? Put it up by ear. Can you hear me talking? It's just a test. Game will be starting in a few moments. It's checking sound. Good? Sounds like we got sound. So we're going to mute it again and continue watching warm-ups for the White House JV. Game can start in approximately 3 to 4 minutes. All right, here we go. About ready to get underway. White House JV versus Gentry Academy. I believe they're the Stars. Are they the Stars? You want it higher? Well, then you have to raise your hand up so high. Are they the Stars? Gentry Academy Stars, I believe. We got Emilio Halloran, Ivy Lundgren, Maddie Hayes, Kylie Johnson, Sonny Tyler back from vacation on D as well today. That's why I did this. Well, shot by O'Halloran, saved by the Gentry Star goalie. God, are they the Stars? Oh, be tough. They are the Stars. Shot from the point goes on, saved, cleared to the corner. Abby Sloat, Sammy starts on defense now. Riley Hoffman, Charlotte Fault, and Malin Dempsey on forward. Sloat, Steele sends it in. Intercepted by Dempsey. Dempsey got Hoffman with her. Deflected. Falk sends it into the corner. Hoffman grabs behind the net. Stolen by the Stars. Played out off a Whitehawk skate. Now cleared out the center ice where Abby Sloat picks up the ice. Stars are going for a change. Abby's got some room. Carries in. Backhands it to the center of the ice. Jamison Hirsch shoots. Deflected off a skate. And the Stars clear the zone. Kylie coming on from the bench. Plays it up ice. Didn't connect. That'll be icing. Whitehawks with a 6-10-2 record. Whitehawks JV team looking to add another win to the column tonight. Coming to you from Thaler Ice Arena. Scoreboard is working again. If you were here before when it wasn't, it's working, but I'm told we have no shots on goal. I don't know if the penalty time works or not, but we'll find out, I assume. Now Newberger, Hayes, Herr, Tyler, and Johnson. Start, take it away at center ice. Emilio Halleran comes in, so he gets a chance. Couldn't get free, make a clean shot. Now played out to center ice. Sonny Tyler sends it up. That's going to be icing. Float, Stark, Dempsey, O'Halloran, and Lundgren. Stars win the faceoff, play out to the blue line. Malin Dempsey plays it off the boards, held in by the Stars. Shot goes wide. We got no goal. Looks like is that Dvorak in goal today? I can tell you, but I can't read our roster. Aspen Dvorak, correct, in goal. Played up to the defensive zone. Abby Sloat sends it around the boards. Riley Hoffman dumps it off with Dempsey. Dempsey kicks it out. Loose puck at neutral ice, sent back in by the Stars. Now Sloat. He gets it knocked away at center ice. Sent in. Sammy starts with a good play. Now Matty Hayes carries in. Hoffman trailing. Puck into the corner. Hoffman and Hayes. Hoffman's knocked down. Puck comes free. The only person there is a Gentry player. Carried up by the Stars. Played across ice. Puck goes behind the net. Nobody decided they wanted it. Stars player leaves it off for Hoffman. Nicely. Hoffman looking for a place to put it. Didn't have one. Decides to just carry it up ice himself. Gets it up into the slot. Couldn't shoot. Chases her own shot back behind the goal line. Paul sends it to the far boards where Dempsey now chases. Played out to the blue line. Sonny Tyler couldn't hold. As he carries it across the blue line. Puts the sides, plays it in. Scared the heck out of the referee. Newberger comes in with some dominance. Sends it out in front, but nobody's there. And the Stars gather it up and start moving it up the ice. Centering pass from a tough angle. Didn't connect with anyone. The Stars regroup. Putting it behind the net. Now Tyler. Stars. Wraparound chance. Dvorak gets a clean hand at it. Puck is still loose. Went just wide. That almost had a chance going in just inside the goalpost, but didn't. Now scrum in the corner. Played out to the half board where Jamison Hurd gets the puck. He's tripped up. No call. Up behind the goal line. Shot hits the side of the net. Next one goes through to Dvorak, and Tony Tyler sends it around the boards. And the Stars hold it in. Tyler picks it up inside the defensive zone, tries to pass off a player, gets it up to her. Her sends it out, sent right back up. Stars are changing. Tyler's going to carry it up. Runs into a player, but gets it cleanly to Jamison Hurd. He's knocked down on the play. Now in the corner, Matty Hayes. Bouncing puck slowly, just a little behind the play. She got to it, though. Stark. Hayes, she's hit hard into the boards. Now we're going to get the power play. Delayed call until the Stars touch the puck. The Whitehawks will have the power play advantage. There's the whistle. Now we'll get power play for the Whitehawks. First power play of the evening. Sign. If everybody will know when the power play ends. Starts the float back to Starks. Starks likes the seats in there. He sends it to a Heller, and her shot goes just wide. A slow. London in the right spot to back her up, and good thing she was, or that would have came out. Abby blocks that one from going out of the zone. He makes some room for herself. Shoots, deflects over the net. Now Dempsey in a battle along the boards behind the net. The Heller now in the corner. Well, comes in from the blue line. Gets it right out in front. Nobody there to hammer it home. Start. Shoots, nice low shot. Big save by the Stars goalie. Now Dempsey back to Sammy Starks. Starts across the float. Float's taken down, and that'll be a clear for Gentry. Yeah, I know. A lot of change, girls. Gentry carries it in. That's some tired players out there. Gentry players knocked down on the play. Now Amelia O'Halloran, she carries it up. Carries it across center. She's all by herself. The rest of the Whitehawks change. Her shot hits the post off the goalie and in the net. Whitehawks with the power play goal. O'Halloran all by herself. I don't believe there was a assist on that, but we'll wait to get the call. So Whitehawk up 1-0. All right, 1-0 Whitehawks. 6.5 minutes remaining in period one. It's the start they're looking for. They always play better with the lead, especially an early one. We now have Falk, Hoffman, Hayes. Hayes is going for a change. Johnson and Tyler. Hoffman looking for some room. Hoffman, the leading scorer of this team. Why don't I have the goals? Buck comes free. Sonny Tyler picks up the loose puck. Sends it across to Tyler. Over to Jameson here. Couldn't handle that one. Now carried right in by Gentry. Shot. Saved by Dvorak. He squeezes her legs and covers it up. Dempsey, her, Newberger, Stark, and Sloat. Davis Hurd gets it out of the zone. Now back to her. He sends it out again. Gentry was offside, so they had to wait to bring it in. Now Sloat. Carried in. Loose puck. Davis Hurd gets the stick on it. Finally gets the clear. Stayed with it. Offsides on the Whitehawks. The old Patrick hits. Now cleared all the way down. Emilio Halloran gets to it. Ivy Lundgren tries to get it out. It's held in. Oh, Maddie Hayes. Cross to Halloran. Halloran with some speed gets by her defenseman. Now at the half board. Halloran can't get a good grip on it. He leaves it back for Starks. Sends it up into the slot. Maddie Hayes gets a stick on it. Sends it into the corner. And icing too many players. On who? On us. Gentry will get their first power play of the evening. Face off coming to the right of Dvorak. Controlled by Gentry. That pass didn't connect. It's going to go all the way down. That's going to take some time off the clock. 4:12 remaining. Hoffman got a skate on that one. Gentry carries it in. Big shot. That was a nice shot. Beat Dvorak up high, but hits the crossbar. Didn't go in. Tyler, Johnson, Dempsey, and Hoffman. Oh, he gets a stick on it. What happened? High sticking, it sounds like. So that'll negate the power play for Gentry. It'll be 4-on-4 for 1:10. Yeah, yeah. Oh, so it is still a power play for them. So 4-on-3. So 2 penalties on the play, 1 for each team, both for high sticking. So it'll be 4-on-3. I don't know how that happens. I don't think I've ever seen that before. 2 high sticking calls. Emilio Halloran with her 3rd goal of the season got the Whitehawks on the board on a power play goal early in the period. 2:40 remaining in the period now. 1-0 White Hot. Still no shots on goal. First power play is about to expire. And then it will be 4-on-4 for who knows how long. 1 second remaining on the power play. We'll start the face off. Down a player. What? Why do we have 4 out there then? How do we have 4? We can't have. Also, it's 5-on-4. I see. I thought they both lost one for that. Kyrie gets the clear. Power play is over. Back to 5-on-5 now. Right out to the blue line by Gentry. They hold it in. Gentry with a little bit of zone time here coming off that power play. Maddie Hayes gets a stick on it. She's got some room. One player to beat and one chasing. He gets through one, makes the shot. Rebound. Player covered up by the Stars goalie. 2:04 remaining in period one. They should give us a shots on goal tally at the end of each period. Try to relay that information if possible. It'll be Newberger, her, Dempsey, Johnson, and Stark. Shot by Dempsey from a tough angle. Goalie had the post covered up and covered up the rebound. Another face-off to the right of the Stars goalie. Dempsey will get Newberger swinging at it. Puck gets free. He puts it a backhand out. Loose puck right out in front. Still loose. That went over the line. Went over the line. The defenseman from Gentry was standing inside the goal, and it went between her skates, and I could see white between the puck, but referee didn't see it. That's going to be a no-goal situation. Pretty clear to me that that was a goal. I don't think the referee was in the right spot. She was behind the net where she should have been. Gentry player was just in the way. The one that had the puck between her skates inside the goal. Had to be slowed out now. Willis and her fighting. Float holds it in. Newberger's back. Family starts back. Once player skates through everybody. Big save by Dvorak. She was one-on-one with the goalie, and Dvorak made the save. That shot goes way wide left. Well, family starts. Good clean pass to Jamison Her. He's hitting. She passes. Picked up by the Stars. It's all the way back to Sammy Stark. He plays it back up. Good play by the Stars to carry it in. Looking for a one-timer in front of the net and didn't connect. Now Hoffman. Sammy starts. He's Falk on the near side. Falk plays it off the boards. Now Maddie Hayes, right inside the blue line. Whitehawks are outside. They got to touch up. They do. Now Hoffman chases it in. Shot out by the Stars. Float. Over to Falk. Falk sends it in. Hayes chasing. Upheld at the blue line. Bobby Slow with a nice defensive play. Eventually gets to a Stars player who does clear. Kylie pokes it right back out. Hoffman gets across the red line. That's going to do it for period one. We'll see if we get some shots on goal. Talk about our sponsors while we wait. Platinum sponsors are Crossroads Financial, Allen Alma Supper Club, Surfside Bar and Grill, Northwest Ponca Lions Club, and the Fossroom School. Gold sponsors are Denali Custom Homes, F Brothers and Sons, State Farm Office, Colin Carlson, and Titi. Missed the shot, so we'll be back for period two in just a minute or so. All right, here we go. Johnson, Brown, O'Halloran, Hayes, and Lundgren. That's sure what happened to the defense. They changed some stuff around. It's like Sloat and Tyler will be defensive pairs. Brown and Kylie. Matty Brown plays it in. Up to the blue line. Played out of the zone. Matty Brown gives chase. And he's going to go to the penalty box. No shift for Brown. Unfortunately, takes a stick into the skate. And we will have a Gentry power play early here in the second period. So Tyler, Sloat, Dempsey, and Hoffman held at the blue line. Tyler gets a stick on it. Couldn't clear. He's knocked down on the play. Malin Dempsey comes in to help. This time Dempsey gets the clear. Hoffman with some speed. He's going to get to it first. Looking for Dempsey in the center in front of the net. Short-handed opportunity. Hoffman still battling through it. Good battle. Way to stick with it there. Eventually, Gentry does come away with the puck, but the Whitehawks actually get it right back. Malin Dempsey. That's okay. We'll take that. Well, Sonny Tyler. It's up to Dempsey. Good penalty kill here. Good pass by the Gentry Stars. Looking for a chance here. There it is. Power play goal. It's a good battle for the Whitehawks. That Gentry star player just made a good play. Put it in the net. The power play goal for Gentry will even things up at 1. Now back to 5-on-5. Hayes, Lundgren, O'Halloran, Johnson, Brown. Matty Hayes with a good battle. Tried to send it into the front of the goal. Hold it back to Kylie. Now back to Brown. Brown puts it right on net. Didn't get through, though. Lundgren tried to center it. Intercepted by a Gentry player. The Stars carried in cleanly. Brown defending. Behind the net. Now Matty Hayes. Hayes to O'Halloran. O'Halloran sends it up. It's intercepted. Kylie makes some room. There's a lot of room now. Stars are changing. He carries it in. Shot. Big low shot. Nice stick save, but up into the netting. 12-17 remaining in period 2. 1-1 game. Dempsey, Hoffman, Falk, Sloat, and Tyler. Pass in front of the net. There it is. Hoffman saw the opportunity. Puck came off the side of the net. Goalie didn't cover it. Hoffman still put it in the net. So Hoffman, come on, with the goal. We'll see if there's an assist. Hoffman from Falk. So Hoffman's 13th goal of this season and Falk's first assist of the season. Hoffman now with 17 total points. Points are goals and assists combined. Falk now with 4 total points. Malin Dempsey makes some room. Nice pass up to Hoffman. He carries it right around. He's hammered right into the post of the goal. He's going to get right back up, but the net is off. Good hard drive to the net by Hoffman. Henry Stark's playing center now. You start Newberger, her, Johnson, Brown, highly behind the net. Brown now puck in the corner. Jamieson, her gets to it, gets it over to Starks. Centering pass broken up. Hiley gets it out to Starks, but held in. Maddie Brown plays it out of the zone off of Newberger's feet. Stars are going to go down. Deep in their own zone. Brown comes in hard. Highly defending. Good defensive job by Johnson there. Stars player went down. Kylie played it up to the half board. Now it comes back to Johnson. First pass, breakout pass is intercepted. Kylie gets it to her. She can't get it out. Kylie behind the goal line. Loose puck right out in front of the net. Dvorak makes a save. Now Newberger. Peyton Newberger in a forward battle. She comes away with the puck. Good battle there. Stars manage to hold it in. Now Jamieson plays it up and out of the zone. Newberger's going to change. O'Halloran just comes on. Couldn't win that one. Shot from a tough angle goes wide. Gets all the way out. Ivy Lundgren's going to chase. 9:23 remaining in the second period. My pass connects. Stars send it in. She's going to go for a change. Now behind the net. Maddie Hayes makes a good move. It's a 2-on-1. O'Halloran, Hayes. O'Halloran from her backhand couldn't get the shot off. There's too many left-handed players on this team. It seems to be a big number. And when you're playing a right forward and the puck comes across, you're going to be on your backhand. That's a tough place to be. Puck down in the corner. Abby Sloat handles through that one. Carries it across the right. She's got speed. She's got room. She's got a shot. There it is. Oh, you look for that little bit of open space along the post. Didn't have goalie didn't have much to get on, but he made the save. Now Dempsey, he sends it in. Brown, shot by the Stars, covered up by Dvorak. Handles that one with no rebound. Now Hoffman, Falk, Dempsey, Brown, Johnson. Stars win the faceoff shot right away. Good save by Dvorak. Just under 8 minutes now remaining. Stars win that faceoff. Shot in the net. That was a heck of a shot from the defenseman. Gentry, even things up at 2. Matty Brown behind the net. Fault. Tried to play it out, ended up into the boards. Well, Malin Dempsey, she's got room. She's got Hoffman. Hoffman with her speed. It takes a Stars player. Dempsey right there to clean it up. Malin Dempsey leaves for Kylie. Kylie sends it back in deep. Hoffman gets to it. Worked away by Johnson's. He holds it in. Stars send it all the way down. Icing. Stark, Newberger, her, Tyler, Float. Waits off one by Gentry. Jameson, her. Family Stark. Back for Sloat. It's always a good place to leave it. He sends it in deep. Jameson, her with a nice defensive play at center ice. Puck bounces up. Grabbed by Sloat. Got a long reach. He moves into the zone. Gets by one player. There's their chance for the shot. We just get that one off before they defended that really well. Not even sure how that Gentry player got back in time. She was already beat him. Stars. Bring it in. Punt across ice. Kylie in the corner. He plays it out. Gentry player was the only one there. Kylie picks it up behind the net. Pass out to Newberger. Gentry gets it right back. Kylie. Shot from the blue line. Deflected out in front. Comes right in on Falk, or I'm sorry, on Dvorak. Covers it up. Now Brown and Hayes come on for the Whitehawks. Matty Hayes wins the faceoff. Gentry jumped on that loose puck right away. They go around the circles. Pestered by O'Halloran. Cross ice pass doesn't connect. Down in the corner. Stars. Play it out to the blue line. Shot right back in. Kylie. That was the clear. Well, Matty Hayes. Ivy Lundgren. Floating pass across to O'Halloran. Stars regain control. Now carried in. Little toe drag there. Loose puck out in front. They'll be able to clear. Played back to the blue line. The Stars shoot it in. Blocked by Hayes. Matty Hayes gets it to the red line. Sends it in deep. The Stars gain possession. Whitehawks change 5. Now Dempsey, Hoffman, Falk, Brown, and Float. I guess Brown didn't change yet. We kind of short pitch she got on late. 2-on-1. Dempsey and Slaughter hauling from behind. They get back. Shot goes wide. I'll put it out to center ice. Dempsey gets a stick on it. Moves out in front. Falk puts it into the zone. Gentry icing. 3:52 now remaining, period 2. 2-2 game. Offensive zone faceoff coming for the Whitehawks. And Dempsey wins the faceoff, sends it back to Hoffman. Hoffman out to Sloat. Dempsey with a shot just over the top of the crossbar. Falk with a shot. That's saved. Loose puck still out in front. Sloat gets it back over to Dempsey. Tried to play it across. Nobody was there. Fortunately, it hit somebody. Big save. Starts, sending it around behind the net. Nolan Dempsey gets to it. Has to play it out to the blue line. Stars player was the only one there. Tyler, good defensive play. She stays with it. 3 different attempts. Finally gets it to a Whitehawk. Now Hoffman. The candles around a couple of players. Puts it right out in front. Nobody home for the Whitehawks. Gentry grabs the puck and plays it out of the zone. Pass, like pass. Stars. Tough angle. Hits a skate out in front. Abby Sloat now. Sloat's going to carry. Well, he tried to play it through the legs of that Gentry player. Hit her skates, but she stays with it. Now Dempsey didn't have anybody in front. She got to maintain possession of it on her own. Played out to the blue line. Tony Tyler's shot. Redirected out in front by Jamison Hurd. Big save and rebound covered up by the Stars goalie. Good chance there for the Whitehawks. It starts Newberger, Hurd, Brown, Johnson. Then we start at the face-off circle. Jamison Hurd. Big battle. Once he squirts out to a Gentry player. Held in by Kylie. Ball comes out to center ice. Kylie plays it up to her. With the skate and right back into the Whitehawk zone. Stark. Back over to Johnson. Johnson to Starks. Now Brown. Good open ice play there. Maddie Brown carries in. Tried to center, hits a Gentry stick. Kylie goes in deep. Keep the play in the offensive zone. Eventually comes out. Starts. Being a defenseman playing forward does a good job. I don't know if he's actually a forward. I was playing defense, but Kylie picks up the loose puck. She carries in. Shot. Blocker save. Rebound shot by her, by Lundgren. Went just wide. Now Halloran. He brings it around. Shot hits traffic. Back to Kylie. Kylie shot. Stick save. Oh, almost trickled in. The goalie was able to cover it up. 1-1-1 remaining in the second period. It'll be Lundgren, Hayes, O'Halloran, Tyler, and Sloat. Oh, Tyler just off the end of her stick. We get right back to it, though. Nice cross-ice pass from Lundgren. Now she sends it into the corner. And Tyler shoots it right back in deep. Lundgren tried to put it out in front off the side of the net. Almost worked out. Reset puck at center ice. Bobby Sloat sees the opportunity. Offsides on the White House. Hoffman, Dempsey, Falk, Tyler, Sloat. That comes back to Sloat. Sloat passes across ice. Gentry gets it in. Sloat gets back to it. He's pushed into the boards. I don't know who was screaming, but shot from the blue line. Falk with a little touch pass. It's Gentry. Didn't have time for a shot anyway. So after 2-2, we'll get some fresh ice. We'll be back for period 3 in about 15 minutes. As always, there's the sponsors, Platinum, Crossroads Financial, Alabama Supper Club, First Side Bar and Grill, Northwest Park Alliance Club, Boston School. The 12 shots for Gentry after 2, 19 for the Whitehawks. Gold sponsors are Denali Custom Home, S Brothers and Sons, State Farm Office of Colin Charleston, and Chi-Chi's Restaurant. There you have it. 2 periods in the books. We'll be back for period 3 after we get some fresh ice. See you in about 15 minutes. All right, we're back. For just joining us, go 2-2. Goals by O'Halloran. Power play goal by O'Halloran. Second goal by Hoffman. O'Halloran's third goal. Hoffman's 13th goal of the season. And we are underway. We got O'Halloran, Hayes, Lundgren, Johnson, and Brown. Gentry holds it in. Shot. Deflects up and out to the blue line. It's held in by Gentry. Brown with a good defensive play. Player went down hard. They're not going to call that. That was stick to stick. Player slow to get up. Now Halloran, 2-on-2. Knocked away, but deep into the zone. O'Halloran gets right back onto it. Now she's hit into the board. He draws the penalty. Yeah. Yeah. Power play coming for the Whitehawks. Dempsey, Hoffman, Falk, Float, and Tyler. Time for power play to get on the clock. Gentry wins the faceoff. They send it all the way down. Float up the Falk. I know. I'm with you. Float, Hoffman. Hoffman plays it across. Gentry sends it back in. Now Tyler carries it up. Shot right back out. Tony Tyler. He stays with it. Pass to Hoffman. Nice clean pass. Hoffman carries in. She's defended well, but Dempsey gets right back on it. Malin Dempsey. Pushed off the play right at the blue line. Gentry gets it out. They send it all the way down. Tony Tyler's first one back. Plays it over to Dempsey. Malin Dempsey gets it out of the zone. Offsides. Thank you. 38 seconds remaining in the power play. Face off coming at center ice. Going to be Starks, Newberger, Giselle Sheridan, Johnson, and Brown. Stark, Kylie. Kylie at center ice. She carries in, makes a move. Shoots off the shin pads. Now Brown. Flex right out in front. Held in by Kylie. Now it's sent down. Vorak's going to leave it for Maddie Brown. Maddie Brown gets it to Newberger. Newberger gets it out of the zone. She stays with it, plays it around the defender. Played out, held, sent back in. Now Maddie Hayes. Back to 5-on-5. Gentry takes over. Sending all the way down. Icing would be the call on Gentry. Lundgren, Hayes, O'Halloran, Float, and Tyler. Gentry sends it all the way down. That one won't quite get there for icing. Tyler plays it. Tony Tyler looking for a pass. All the lanes are covered. Gets it to Lundgren. Gentry plays it right back up. Sloat to Tyler. Tyler to Hayes. Hayes carries in. Plays it off the board to herself. Lundgren puts it out in front. Tony Tyler with a chance. She shoots. That's knocked down. Rebound. Lundgren with a chance. Finally gets back to the goalie who covers it up. Now the Dempsey Hoffman fault line with Johnson and Brown. Just under 11 minutes remaining in the third period. Dempsey wins the faceoff. Back to Hoffman. It just fell off her stick and Gentry got there. That is a short little player over there on Gentry. She's fast though. You know, how tiny she is. I didn't notice her before, maybe because she's so dang small. Kylie in the corner. He gets back to it. Stays with it, makes a little move. Gets it nicely to Hoffman. Hoffman. Kylie helps her out. While Dempsey sends it in. Right off the boards. Puck comes out to neutral ice. Johnson. Dempsey. Dempsey's knocked off the play. Off. Hoffman plays it back out. He's going to go change. Forwards are changing. Now Kylie. Steve left play. He's got a little room. He sends it in deep. He's going to go for the change. Whitehawks have changed all five now. Newberger. Jameson, her. Back to Sloat. Tyler. Oh. I'll be a little quicker, Sonny. Now Sammy starts in the corner. Puck comes in on Dvorak. Got a little bit rough out there in front. What's a late hit on Dvorak, and he may have poked the stick at somebody and caused a little bit of a scrum. No penalties are called. Starts at the face-off dot. Gentry wins the face-off, play it out to the blue line, held in. Shot goes wide left. Newberger blocks that passing play. When we start, so we get skate on it. We'll be sending it in deep. Puck off the side of the net. Float defending. She comes away with the puck. Float's like, I'm just going to go. And she does. She's done this before. She carries in, makes a nice shot. Big save. Oh, trickle through the goalie and just wide of the post, just outside it. Did not miss by much. And played up and out of play. 8:26 remaining in the third period. Whitehawks get 5 new skaters. Hayes, O'Halloran, Lundgren, Brown, Johnson. That pass play by the Gentry Stars did not work out. Now O'Halloran takes it up behind the goal line. O'Halloran turns with it. He's pushed into the boards. Now into the far corner is Hayes. Maddie Hayes plays it up. Maddie Brown holds it in. Puts it right out in front. Lundgren centers it. O'Halloran, he shoots, hits a stick. Gets back to O'Halloran. Backhand play. It's out in front. Loose. Nobody there. O'Halloran swings at it again. Got to send that one back to the defense in the slot girls. They're the ones with the room to make the clean shot. The puck comes across the blue line. Gentry carries it in, defended by Brown. Centering pass hits Kylie and escapes. Cross-ice pass by Kylie. Off of O'Halloran's stick. They're going to call it icing. Whitehawks like to get the go-ahead goal here. Don't want another tie. 2 ties on the season already. Dempsey, Hoffman, Falk, Sloat, and Tyler. That shot comes in on Dvorak. She makes the save. Hoffman with a good stick. Gets it over to Falk. Falk cross to Dempsey. You wait on that one. Carried in by the Stars. Defended by Sloat. A pass broken up. Charlotte gets it out to center ice. Dempsey putting pressure on. Offensive forecheck by Hoffman now. The Stars play it up and out of the zone. Covered by Sloat. Comes into the zone. Tyler now in it. Only Tyler. Ends up on Dempsey's stick. Dempsey over to Hoffman. Held in at the blue line. Star centering play. That was a big chance. Huge save by Dvorak. This time Falk gets it out to Dempsey. I'm sorry, that's Hoffman. Hoffman taking a look. Dempsey was going for the change. And he starts on now. Love holds it in. Starts right there to save the from going out of the zone. And Gentry takes it over. Kenny Tyler now in it. Cross the slope. No. Last ice to Newberger. Wait, Newberger put the stick in, put it in front. Down. Plays it. Battle. Stars get to it. Peyton Newberger now. Got to be going. Sheridan. That starts. Cross ice to Brown. Brown gets it up to Newberger. Newberger just backhands it out to center ice. Now Matty Brown chases. Sends it around the boards. That was a big shot. Went this wide. Now Sheridan. Gets it to Tyler. Tyler stays with it. Still maintains possession. Down to 4.5 in the period. Kylie's still punching. Eventually, Gentry comes away with it. Big shot. Big save by Dvorak. Whitehawks is trying to keep them from scoring. Now Halloran. We've got 1 goal here tonight. And O'Halloran's going to go to the penalty box for checking. Power play coming with 4:08 remaining. Power play for the Stars, that is. Whitehawks on the penalty kill. It would be Sloat, Tyler, Hoffman, and Dempsey. Too hot? No. Oh. It turns off? Oh. Well, Dempsey ties up her player. Stars get on the puck, sending out to the blue line. Shot. Didn't shoot. Looking for the pass, back to the blue line. Star shot high over the net and up into the netting out of play. Minute 40 remaining in the power play for the Stars. Shorthanded goal would be nice too right here. Stars control the face off again. Little deep pass, shot, goes wide. Tyler goes hard into the boards. He loses his stick. Gentry makes the clear. Hoffman, good effort, knocked down into the corner. Whitehawks still with possession, only briefly. The Stars move it up ice. Couple of Stars change, the two defensemen change. Down under a minute on the power play for the Stars. Let them just keep moving it around for another minute. Keep it to the outside. Now pass to the blue line. Knock down in front. Float stick is tied up, but he kicks it out. Good play by Abby. Whitehawks change. Now Dempsey. He's Kylie. Shot. Oh, big save right off the blocker. Short-handed chance for the Whitehawks. Dempsey still staying with it. Maddie Brown comes in. She holds it in only briefly. Whitehawks trying to be on the offense here during this penalty kill. This time they send it all the way down. It's going to just about do it. Down to 3 seconds remaining. Lundgren and Hayes out. Down. Centering pass actually ended up looked like a shot. But right in on Dvorak again. She squeezes her leg and ends the power play. Back to 5-on-5 for a minute 58 remaining in the third period. Maddie Hayes wins the faceoff. Puck trickled in front of the net. Loose puck. Now under Maddie Brown. Trying to get it over Dvorak, and she does. Dvorak put the glove down on it. That was a great play by Brown. She knew it was under her. She just scooted herself over to Dvorak until she could put a glove on it. Yeah. Great defensive play by the Whitehawks. Prevent an almost wide open net. Kylie digs it out. Got O'Halloran and Lundgren with her. Kylie carries in. Looks for the shot. Right on. Covered up by the Gentry goalie. Yeah. Yeah. So Dempsey, Hoffman, her, Float, and Tyler. Minute 29 remaining. Dempsey wins the faceoff. Dropped by Tyler. Hits a Gentry player. Tyler with some speed gets back to it. Makes a good defensive play. Up for the blue line. That shot whistles wide right. Slope blocks that shot. He carries it up. Sends it across to Hoffman. A smart play there. Hoffman sends it in. 1 minute now remaining. Dempsey. They got a floater out there. That did not connect. Float in the corner. Gentry player left all alone. That didn't connect. Held it at the blue line. That shot blocked by Malin. He plays it out of the zone. Down under 30 seconds remaining. Riley Hoffman's giving chase. Now Sonny Tyler. Stay with it. Malin Dempsey. Carry that, Malin. 13 seconds. We just got to prevent a shot by them. Hopefully get one for us. Down to 8 seconds remaining. O'Halloran, he gets it out of the zone, and that's going to do it. Yeah. Gentry player with a little extra shot after the buzzer. Nobody likes to see that. Kind of a greedy, nasty play, but that's the way it's going to end. 2-2's the final. Third tie of the season for the Whitehawks. I think they'll take that. I don't know what the final shots are. Be sure to visit our sponsors. Support them. They support us. There's your platinum sponsors. Boston School, Northwest County Lions Club, Surfside Bar and Grill, Allen Alma Supper Club, and Crossroads Financial, the Gold Room, Peachy's Restaurant, State Farm Office in Colin Charleston, S Brothers and Sons, and Denali Custom Homes. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in about 30 minutes for the start of the varsity game. Same two teams. Whitehawks looking for another win.